Lesson 6. Dealing with internal expectations. Letting go. Your mind. A place where effort and attitude need to be celebrated, not the outcome. One of the hardest things to do is to live up to your own expectations. You beat yourself up over errors or missed opportunities while participating in your sport without ever taking a moment to really think about these situations. You made an error. You obviously didn't mean it. No one thinks less of you for it. You're still loved by your family and friends. Forgive yourself. Learn from it. Let go. Missed opportunities. Have you ever considered that every event that has ever happened to you has brought you to this exact point in time? Maybe this missed opportunity was a lesson, a teaching point, or just the way it was meant to be. It's happened. Have you ever thought to look at these experiences from another angle? Upon reflection of the final message in the last lesson about those in your community who never get the chance to experience competing and training, have you ever considered just how fortunate you were in the first place to be even in the situation to have that opportunity presented? Maybe it didn't work out that time, but what's the lesson? Every experience has a lesson. And then there's the internal, mental challenge of not achieving what you personally set out to do. This haunted me for years. You never think about a high-level athlete not achieving what they internally ask of themselves. But there are stories everywhere about this. Someone who's playing professionally, but they're a role player and not in the 10% in their field. Athletes never experience the thrill of winning. They don't know what it's like to win the championship, whether with their team or as an individual. And then you have Olympians who don't win a coveted medal. Does this make them a failure? These internal expectations and outcomes are usually the hardest thing for athletes to deal with. Not errors or missed opportunities. It's dealing with the internal expectations put on oneself and the sense of embarrassment of not achieving these outcomes. And this is why some athletes just can't or won't retire until they've exhausted every chance to achieve this outcome. But the absolute bottom line is this: you are loved. Regardless of your achievements, your title, or your perceived status, whatever you think of you as a result of your sporting outcomes should never be confused with love. You were a child and a friend long before you were an athlete. Let's look at all of the possible relationships you're involved in and the network you're part of. You're a precious child, a friend, an inspiration, a companion, a sibling, and the list goes on. You will never be judged on what you perceive as failure within your sporting arena, both now and into the future. Your network is there to support you as a human being first, and that is all of the amazing things that you are, outside of your sport. Your Goya action steps for today are: you can complete this exercise by typing right into your journal, or you can complete this with a pen and paper and then transfer to a new journal entry. The title of the journal entry is, "Thanks for the memories, but I'm done with you now, I'm moving on." Please make a list of all past thoughts and memories and scars that you're carrying. Your first line should read, "I'm holding on to these thoughts, memories, and scars." Then start writing. Once you feel like you've completed this list, it's time to literally blow them out of your system, one by one. For each line you've written, please repeat this action. Say out loud, "To the memory of," say the item on your list, "Thanks for the memories, but I'm done with you now, I'm moving on." Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and breathe out through your mouth. And envision blowing this memory completely out of your system. It's important that you feel like this action is completed. If you do feel like there's any part of the memory still in your system, repeat the breathing exercise until it's been exhausted from your body. On the right-hand side of that line, in capital letters, write, "Blown away." Then repeat for each line on your list. You're going to feel lighter and have a clearer head when you do this exercise. And you'll probably need to do it more than once. There's no rules, go for it. Please go to your task list and set up a monthly recurring task to revisit this journal entry on a monthly basis for 2 reasons. To remind yourself that you've blown away these past thoughts and reactions, and to enter any new thoughts that you're now aware of, and you can go through the same process to blow them away.